Here's my problem with the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 as compared to the Note 4. And basically, I'm thinking about leaving Samsung. I'm going to take a strong look at the HTC offerings because HTC, they were in the lead with the Android phones a while ago and in the lead with smartphones a few years back. And then Samsung kind of jumped in front of them. And many people never really looked back at the HTC, even though HTC, has really been offering some decent phones, some decent options. Now it's time to really take a look at those options. Samsung, I'm not sure what the motivation was, what the rationale was, what the thinking was to make your Note 5, the flagship phone, more like an Apple product, more like an iPhone. I don't get it. It's like you're killing Apple with the removable battery. It's just something that we like, that we can use. Our phones never really get as much battery life as an Apple product. So you have a removable battery, something that Apple products can't even do. So when you're running low, your battery's dead, you pop it out and you pop a fresh one in. Perfect. But Samsung, no, we've been using that, and now we're going to get away from that for some reason. I can't believe that the new phone, this new offering, is going to last all day. None of your phones ever lasted all day on one charge. These phones always have to be charged throughout the day if you're a power user. And that's what this phone is. It's for power users. If you're not going to be really using your phone, the video feature, social media, whatever the case may be, if you're not going to be doing all that, you don't need a Note 5. You don't need something with all of those features and this functionality and these high specs. So it's for a power user, but you take out a feature that power users would want to use. Then, number 2. The second thing, no external memory. Why is that so hard to leave the external memory in the phone? Is that so hard where people can have backup or just peace of mind? Now, granted, I don't use all of my memory. I have a 32 gig Note 4 and I have a 128 gig card in it. On the card, I'm using about 9 or 10 gigs at the most. Really, it's less than 9 gigs that I'm using on the card, but I can use more. On the phone, I'm using probably 16, so I'm using about half of the storage space on the 32 gigs that come internal with the phone. So even though I don't really need the 128, of course I'm going to go ahead and get a 128 card. And if they have 256 cards, I'll get a 256 gig card for my phone, just in case. So it shouldn't matter to the manufacturer what we really need or not. Your job is to make what we like, what we want to spend $500, $600, $700 on. Make us happy. It's not about, the person really doesn't need that. Doesn't matter. I don't need a sunroof. They don't stop putting sunroofs in cars, and nobody really needs a sunroof. It's just something that we want. I don't know, Samsung. You guys have to do, and not just you, all of these companies, these manufacturers, and even service providers, I think you guys are out of touch with the end user. Most companies, not just Samsung, and even just service providers, are not in sync with what end users want. And this is a perfect example of it here with Samsung's new offering with the Galaxy Note 5. This is a fail in my book, a complete fail. And I'm looking at alternatives to Samsung. You're lucky you got me. I got two of these damn smartwatches, these Galaxy, the S. I got that watch and the Gear 2. I need to get rid of those first and then look at some of these new offerings when it comes to mobile devices. Peace.